Man, oh goodness. I thought I was really gonna pass it. Like, I was really hopeful. What do I do now? Like, why didn't I pass my NCLEX exam? When should I take it again? I'm not sure. I don't know what to do. That's what we're gonna talk about in today's video. We're gonna talk about when you should take the test after you failed it before. So, it's really important that you have the right mindset when it comes to retaking the NCLEX exam. I think there's usually one of two ways that people respond to taking the test again after failing, or just after failing, period. One, they either get so depressed, so discouraged, so defeated that they never look at the test again. They never go back and study again, and it's just totally give up and decide to put it off. Don't go back to all the work, the Pearson view, everything. And then the other response is that people go through those same motions as well, right, for maybe a couple of weeks or a few days or something, and then they get right back on the bandwagon again and start the process again. And that's what I hope that you'll do today, after you watch today's video, right? So first, let me tell you right now, the amount of people that fail the exam is really high. Right? One of the thoughts that would probably creep into your mind, and you're probably playing over and over again, that's discouraging you so much, is that you believe that you're the only one. You believe that your experience is very unusual, abnormal, but when that's honestly not true, right? What's always going to be professed and really portrayed on social media and everywhere else is the number of people passing the exam, right? You're always going to see that in higher volume, but the amount of people that's failing the test is very high. Okay, so about I want to say it was in 2020, about 96,000 people didn't pass their NCLEX exam. Yeah, it's a lot, right? That's a lot of people that didn't pass their test. And the numbers have been climbing ever since. I want to say it was in 2018, it was about 63,000. Now we're in 2020, it's about 96,000. And there's, this is not that video, but there's different reasons why people are not passing between, just nursing programs are not all nursing programs are the same. And the test is getting a little bit harder each and every year. So don't feel like you're alone. But I want to address to you what you should do as far as, okay, when you would know it's the right timing, because most people, they can't go through that pain again of failing again, right? They need to be sure, because it's traumatizing, right? For some people, it's very traumatizing not to pass. So here's the first thing I want you to do before you just like get ready to take the test again. One is identify what you did wrong, right? It's easy to just do the same thing over and over again. That's the easy route, right? It's easy just to say, okay, I'm just going to take it 45 days, push it, do it again. That's the easy route. But what you really need to do is that you need to go a little bit deeper and figure out why you didn't pass. What were all the factors that played a role, and what did the test say? And I'll tell you right now, don't waste your time trying to contact the NCSBN or Pearson VUE or the boards to ask them why you didn't pass, because that's not really their responsibility to do. You have to do that work. It's not fun, but it's the reality. So you have to first ideally get your results, whether it's in the mail or online, depending on what state you're in, and look to see what areas were below, near, above, so you can first see those areas, right? Then think about everything you did when you prepared for your test, right? What did you do and what did you not do? Did you just practice? Did you just do questions only? Did you do content review? Did you fall asleep when going through the content? Did you read the book and just get distracted, right? Did you take the test and you're just so anxious and so paralyzed, right? Write a list of all the things that were on the negative side, as well as also eventually the positive side, but write a list first of all that on the negative side that probably contributed to you not passing the exam, right? Were you consistent with studying? Did you take breaks? A lot of breaks, right? Did you really grasp the material? Did you just move on to the next thing, right? These are some of the things you have to, you know, ask yourself. It's uncomfortable, but you need to figure out what's missing. You can't just take it again without knowing that. The second thing is you need to know, before you can take the test again, you should focus on learning your path though, you know. A lot of times people really will stress like and say, well, you know, I don't know how to answer questions, I don't know how to answer SATA questions, priority questions, that kind of stuff. And you get so caught up on the actual question format that you don't realize that there's certain fundamentals that will make it easy for you to answer the questions, right? So the difference between somebody that passes the NCLEX with flying colors, it's not that they master SATA questions. It's not that they master priority questions. It's honestly that they understand the fundamentals, and it's the fundamentals that's creating the foundation that's making it easy for them to answer the questions. So you have to, so one of those core fundamentals is the pathophysiology. You can't take shortcuts, right? You need to really get that patho down, because the patho will, if you know the patho, for example, of MI, then you'll know what should be done first. Then you'll know who you should see first, because you understand the pathophysiology, which predicts the symptoms, which helps you to know the interventions. Right? So patho is so important. We have a book, I talk about it often, but this is our 11 body systems book. This book is based on pretty much like our body systems crash course, which is on our website if you want to learn more about that. But it goes over pathophysiology in so much detail. We talk about patho over and over and over again. And that's essentially one thing that's going to really make a difference for you, is that you got to know your patho. Because if you try to skip the patho, everything will be frustrating, you know, and it's going to be harder to retain the information. The third thing is that I would recommend don't take the NCLEX. Don't take the NCLEX until you're when you're doing like question bank and etc. Wait, it has to be when your scores are at least 75% and above consistently. Right? So if you're doing question banks, whatever question bank you're using, and you're getting like 60% here, 40% there, and this is after review or whatever you've been doing, it's not time yet to take the test, right? You want to aim for 75% and above on a frequent basis before you take the test, right? That is only validating and proving your readiness. So I really recommend that you score at least 75% above consistently before you take the NCLEX exam, right? Those are my three main things. Is 1, identify what you did wrong. 2, know your patho. And then 3, make sure you're scoring at least 75% above consistently when you're doing practice questions. If you feel like you recognize that you don't know what you're doing wrong, you feel like, you know what, I can't figure it out, Nurse Choma, I'm not still sure what to do, what I'm missing, then go below this video and go ahead and schedule a free NCLEX strategy session. That's where we can help you figure out what you're doing wrong. That's where we can help you to see the bigger picture and kind of guide you back and put you on the right track through coaching and mentorship. So you can click below the video right now and schedule that free strategy session where I can, you know, work with you to help you pass your NCLEX exam. And then the other thing too is that we do have a free ebook. You can download that ebook. Highly recommend that you download the ebook, because in the ebook I go over the mistakes in more detail that may be contributing to your ability to pass this test. All right, so thank you so much for watching. Hope you found this beneficial. If you did, like the video right now, tag somebody, share this video with somebody that needs to hear this, and I hope that you'll benefit from this again. And once again, here's the book. You can learn more about that below the video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you the next time.